Yeah, that's okay, Nix. I don't mind cat spit. Should have known better than to.
Sitting around the cat butt.
Yes, having to lean the seat around the cat butt to finish getting things going.
Well, I can see there's sound.
There we
I
go.
can see little
Yes.
bouncing behind.
Okay. There. And oh, I want to pull up the. Look around the cat some more.
There you go.
There. There. Now I have everything up on the screen that needs to be there. Yes, Nix. I've still got that piece of cheese stick.
And let's see.
We're making bowls.
8, 16, 20, 22, 34. I don't think I'll get through that whole list.
Oh no. No, I don't think so either.
34 balls. I don't think I'll throw those all in one day.
No. Are you done mauling that little piece of cheese? Maybe?
It's okay. I'll just sit here till the cat's finished with her piece of cheese. I'm next here.
Are you done mauling it?
And now you have cheese smear all over your hand.
Do you want any of these crumbs that you've deposited all over my hand?
Probably want warm water today.
Yes, I'll get the water going. Yes.
Cheese.
There you go, Kat. Here, I will
Maybe
take.
her name should have been Gromit.
Well, that was a dog. It would have had to be Wallace. He was the one who ate the cheese. Clay.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do any throwing.
I've forgotten that one of Nix's favorite forms of cheese is cheesesteak, and specifically the Lucerne brand. Any other brand of cheesesteak? Nah. She likes Safeway brand cheese. Scale. Okay. So which size shape bowl do you want to do first?
Can we start with how about the 6.5 inch?
Those guys?
Yeah,
there?
just right at
Okay.
the top and work my way down. Unless it doesn't want to make that shape, and then I'll make a different shape.
Well, those in the deeper bowls, probably the same amount of clay.
Probably, Sarah.
So, normal bowls are more like 20 ounces, but given that these are just a little bit bigger, 24. Try a 24-ounce piece to begin with.
Sure. See how it goes.
What? Oh, shrink roll. Ready. Okay. You wanted to cut off at 23.
So much for it being sunny today.
The water's still heating.
Gray.
I know. I had to turn the light on.
And heater on.
Because when we first turned the heater on, it was what, 46 out here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be about 64, 65.
So not bad. Yeah, poor little itty bitty space heater.
And of course, you're sitting right in the path of it, in the warmest place in the room. Yes.
That way I won't have frozen assets. Come on, water, warm up. I really don't want to put my hands in that water.
Yeah, no. Well, it's probably ambient room temperature.
Which would be that much warmer than the refrigerator.
the water in the kettle has gotten up to be warm. I'm trying to bring it up to hot because it's got a lot of
Nix! Stop clawing at the chair.
We have squirt bottles out here too, Nix.
Yeah, she was kind of, oh God, what did you do to those handles earlier?
And you sprayed the handles and she was horrified. Nix, don't eat cardboard chunks.
She needs more fiber in her diet.
Apparently. I can always get you more. Yeah, and I will continue eating the water. But at least now you have water that isn't refrigerated.
It's just
Cardboard
one-
is for art, not food. Yes.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Nix? Yeah. Apparently, as far as Nix is concerned, cardboard is also for cleaning the teeth. Because she likes to bite chunks off and spit them across the room.
Mostly just spit them out. See how many bowls that I can get made today.
Before you rats. Don't step on the keyboard. Yes. Here, do you wanna jump on my shoulder? Come on. There we go. Yes, use me as a shortcut across the room. The floor is lava.
Of course it is.
Performance art. Yes.
Oh. Yes. Colors. Six in it.
There we go. Now you just have to make that
I just need to make
7 more. Yeah. Do you want me to put that someplace where it's visible?
right there.
Okay, like right there. So 23 ounces was a good amount.
Go with well, there's a whole pile of them now.
Yeah, well that was from when the cat decided she was going to pour all of that water all over the floor that time.
Yeah. Silly beast.
Okay. 1. Side. I was thinking the other day about potential places to move the stack of flooring to so we can bring the clay delivery in more easily when that arrives.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about making life easier when it comes to moving 2 tons of clay. Because yes, that's how much is going to be delivered.
Within the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
It's okay, your brother will help.
Yeah. I want to
So
know
you each only have to remove
a full ton of clay.
50 pounds at a time.
Because that's how much a box of clay weighs. I'm just hoping that that day is not A, freezing cold, or B, rainy. Whatever that
It
day
won't
ends up
hurt the
being.
clay.
No, it's just, it makes it less pleasant for the human. Nix, don't eat vinyl. See, you're on one of your chewy days. I know I'm standing again. You can't steal my lap. Earlier we were finishing. I needed something. I needed to get a mug. Leave the chair alone. Off of its back, for which I needed to stand up. The cat had my lap. standing up was not allowed. Managed to get him to move off of my back, and move off of the chair and my lap. And once I stood up, leaned over to pop the mug off the bat, she jumped onto my back. I went, well, this isn't as fun as a lap. Hung out there for a minute before she jumped back down.
Are you 6 and a half?
Are you? Are you?
Yes, you are 6 and a half.
Yay! Come on, make a 23-ounce piece. There we go. So that's two thrown bowls. 3 more pieces. So that's number 5. I need to do 3 more pieces of clay that size, minimum. What? What?
It's one of those things. Sarah's just.
Oh, hit you on the face.
Yeah.
It's always awkward with hands covered in clay.
It is. And the one clicked off.
Yes. You have space for a little more water. So we'll top that up. And make hotter water for the fingers. There we go. Better?
Yep.
Good. Five, 6. Seven. I know it's terrible when it happens that back down there. 8. Yes. I think that'll probably be a good amount for the deep roundy bowls too.
Okay.
What you need? Yeah, 12.
Yes.
While I knew that we needed a lot of bowls, I didn't realize we need quite this many bowls.
I think people have been already placing their holiday orders.
Yeah. Well, no, part of it is there were several dining sets being ordered.
It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Something we should do for us or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And how old are those Corral dishes?
Oh. As you got them when you were a little kid. In elementary school, kind of old.
Yeah. I mean, I still remember the pink-edged ceramic plates that preceded them.
Which didn't last very long.
No, they weren't around very long, were they? Because before that, there was Grandma's ones with the leaves on it.
Leaves on them.
The leaves, I thought they were maple leaves. You have thrown 3.
5 more
Yes.
of the shape.
Yes. See, I started making the pile for the next shape separate from your current pile.
Make the little count pad here.
What?
Gonna make the little count pad.
Okay. Cowpat was the word I missed. What's the matter, Mix? Can't you find a comfy spot? Thank you for closing the drawer. Alright. Since there's a little bit more variability in bowls. She has a list that includes side angles because they're not standard bowl shaped bowls this time.
In other words, salad bowls.
Yes. 5 to 6 inch salad bowls. Finished cutting up this bag and
Let's make it up
Issue.
too much.
no, that's what I said. I finished cutting up this bag. I'm not going to get into the next bag. 4, 6, 7. 4.
Rolls.
Phoenix, may I have some chair?
Why would you want a silly thing like that?
Just to sit down and work on this stove up here. No big deal. I hope I'm not asking too much to have some
She's not
chair.
on the chair anymore.
She's not.
No.
My seat.
And you're talking because you're talking to an empty chair behind you. Yeah, I realize that, of course.
That failed piece that we were thinking about using as a flower pot.
She's in there.
She's inside it. She's like, it's clay. I fit.
Perfect. I sit. Yes.
So far, she's just been circling. Are you actually gonna sit down? No. Well, it's gotta be cold.
Yeah. It's gonna be dry right now too. So.
Yeah. That's the tool. Now halfway done with that shape.
Come on. Stick to the back. Stick to the back. Stir it there.
Everything's all done. Scoop the kitty. Oh. I know, you're not fond of having hugs. Nix. Yes, sweetie. I forgot that there was a mist. She couldn't tell where she was being sprayed from. So just consumed her from the behind. And now she's gonna clean all the water off her fur. Oh! Ooh, glare! Hi, Nix. What's the matter? You know, if you don't scratch at chairs, you won't get sprayed. Yeah, chair, squirt bottle. Think about it.
It even counts with the chairs out here too.
Yes.
And sit at the other end of the room and just glare at people now.
Yeah, she's just glaring at me. Hi, Nix. Boop. Finger boop.
And that's exactly 6.5. I knew it was that
Nice.
size already, right?
Right, totally. Aw, there she is. Hi, Nix. You're gonna lap cling now? And lick your tail dry?
Poor kitty.
The thing is I watched her puff up her back fur. All the body fur puffed up when I sprayed her. And then I did it again and it puffed up more. Not the tail, just the body.
What a face.
Yeah, let us not relax. Those paws are very pressing into my legs there.
This is today's stream is how much endurance will I have? How many bowls will I get from? Is that it, Sarah?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I was trying to figure out why the chin and the upper jaw look so small. It's like the teeth were too long. So I'm like, nah, there we go. Squish, 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 squish.
Oh yeah.
Probably what happened to the teeth on that first one there, where the teeth went in, and then it looked like you'd done that bit and taken them back out. It's like, you don't look right. Nah.
Now that the heater isn't going, I can feel cold draft across my lower back. Oh, because certain cat wouldn't leave the
Insulation
insulation.
strips shoved in where they should be. I wonder if we were to put them back when she's not looking at you, not out here, whether she'd leave them be. Now that she's a bit older.
Yeah.
Because somebody's now full 2 years old.
Yeah. She's getting to be an adult kid now.
Kind of. What's the thing with Bengals is they don't really fully mature until they're 3-ish.
They also live longer too.
Yeah. Well, it goes along with having the elongated kittenhood.
Yeah. But if you can live through that,
If you survive their kittenhood, you get a nice long-lived beastie.
yeah. Her predecessors lived to be 16 and 17. And there's Viper Jane, who's 14.
Yeah.
He's another Rachel. Yes, he is names. Yeah. He's a grumpy old man cat. What would you think of that? What would you think about having a grumpy old man cat as a companion?
I don't know about this.
I don't know whether she would really appreciate. I don't know. But a lot of times, oh yeah, it'd probably be fun. Other times it's,
Oh God, what are we doing? So I remember introducing Desi to Anara.
yeah, that was just,
That was fun. Really, it was. All the humans did live through it.
yeah. It'd be fun.
There will be that, adjustment period. There always is when you're introducing cats to one another.
You put clay right in my pathway.
Slut, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And that's like
Oh, wait. There we go.
Okay. 2 more of that shape left. Then on to another shape.
And it's got them really even in height, too. Pretty much eye level with the tops of the bowls on the shelf. Because the chairs been reduced in height to so as doing sculpting. Actually, there! Pull the table this way. I know, Nix. That was a loud sound. My apologies for disturbing the beastie. There we go. Or once in a while, it's rather than moving from the outside, is putting a hand on the inside and pushing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right, doesn't look right. Shove in the other direction. There we go.
That's smaller. Here we go. Yes.
So the skull will probably do the design work on the majority of the helmet in black and then, put the gray glaze over.
We'll see. I was actually thinking of something entirely opposite.
Gotcha.
There we go. Okay, to mark that one. Do the check mark on there. There's pins right there.
I know, it was just.
And
No, I
probably move that one as well now, so.
Are you going to get up next?
Next, she's gonna have to get up. Cause
Nixie girl.
need more warmer water soon.
6, 7, so that'll be the last piece of that shape. This is number 6. Go grab number 7 off that shelf there. The goo of other colors from the underside of the bat. They rinse it off the hands before touch that guy again. I'm getting you the warm water. Hup. There we go.
Poured a little bit, yeah, you poured a little bit right on my finger.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
she's in her,
Oh, she wants to go in.
yeah. It's Texie.
Taxi. Next calls for taxi. Yeah, I know, sweetie. It's not warm in here today. Translation of this. 65 is not warm enough, is it, Nix? Because yes, she climbs back into her box when she wants inside.
And it's go like,
Humans, ahem.
it's, 67 in the house. So she's just gonna go. Well, the house isn't drafty. Oh, here it's drafty.
Kitty's back in the morning.
Poor kitty.
Unacceptable temperatures. Ugh.
Okay.
Another 8.
Now, 12 of these.
Yeah. You currently have 7 pieces cut off. Because that brings it up to the end of the bag. We'll see whether or not you're interested in doing another. I will move them closer. There we go. See whether or not you have stamina for 5 more after you finish those 7.
That'd be nice to get.
That block done.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. Grab this so I can have Mr. Skullface fire it up. Couldn't do that when there was a feline ensconced on the lap.
And this isn't a width requirement, it's a shape
It's
requirement.
a shape requirement, yeah. Previous one, it was a width requirement.
Just making sure you didn't forget.
No, I double checked it.
I don't wanna be making something that's just like a half an inch off,
Yeah, that sucks.
especially since I'm making 12.
Yeah. Occurred to me I could make my life a little bit easier and bring other Mr. Skullface back over.
So that would be logical, sir. Why would you do that?
Because
I think this
Recent
might be
custom order.
too much play.
okay.
Look, I mean, unless they're supposed to be really thick.
No.
No,
Deep
nothing.
5 to 6 inch bowls. Okay, so too much clay, so how much do I need to reduce it by?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Sarah.
Okay.
So I have to get it down to a reasonable wall thickness. Because this is 5.5 inches across. See how big it is.
Yeah.
It's just too big. You probably cut a good 3 inches off of the rest of them. And this one's just not gonna be that shape.
Okay. You mean 3 ounces?
Yes.
Okay.
If I can just keep making this one taller,
It's a really pretty bowl.
but it's not that shape.
It's not far off.
But it's too big.
Size reduction. Actually, pull right back up. Size reduction.
These are big enough to be a serving bowl, or small enough to be a bowl to go with the dinner set. That's somewhere in between, unfortunately.
All those pieces there have now been reduced in size. There. better size now?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
maybe just not perfect shape to fill today. Come here, it's going out okay. Not unlike the other one, which was just,
It was the shape.
yeah,
As far as the clay was concerned, you could just keep making that shape all day.
yeah. On. I wish I could shape the computer right here. Cause that's the shape.
Yes. Every time I sit down my tool, it's like, okay, and then I turn back around for it. It's like, okay, where did I leave it this time? Details. There's only like 12 inches of table in front of me that it could possibly be in. How is it hiding?
The only thing is, I think they cut out too many pieces at once, they're already drying out.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't
they're-
realize that. I didn't think that was going to be that much of an issue.
Sarah, it's right across from the heater,
Oh, yeah,
which is
forgot
what I
about
was
that.
saying earlier. And I'm going, it's right in the path of the heater. It's not such a big deal when there's a heater going.
Yeah.
Because we're renting not just the heat, but the air moving.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
Differing thermodynamic properties of winter conditions to summer conditions. To the in-between season.
I don't want to do too much during the summer either because it'll dry out due to the heat and low humidity. It's starting to hurt. I know, it's not making the shape.
I will back up the remainder.
I can do a different shape.
Okay.
I just is not doing that shape. Because it was starting to,
Mm-hmm.
just look at that. That's not that shape at all. Got one. No, just two.
Bowl shape bowls.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's you reach that unfriendly texture. Yeah. Might as well, yeah, just put those away and we can cut up some fresh pieces.
Yeah.
No, because it's, I'm not gonna find it.
Mm-hmm.
Person never had to care.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, why am I gonna find it? That's silly. Just as seasons change, we have to adapt.
Crap. I lost hold of the piece. It got away from me and spun on the edge.
It's all someone wants to do. For. It's just kind of like.
The pieces cut up have to stay over here, away from you.
Yeah, because
Really, really, Joel? Really?
Yeah.
I like that golden time in spring and fall when I can have a whole bunch of pieces cut over there for you. Because then I can, be doing something.
Rather than 1 or 2 months halfway between.
Or it's like, well, so much for that. Now I have to, every few minutes, stop and do something.
Yeah.
21 pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's also holding on to that again. That should have been a clue.
Nah.
Because I was having more and more problems with that. And it's like,
Do you want me to have the
just do
the shape du jour bowl back down here, or?
yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, let's look at this. It's sigh. Environmental earthworm. And then again.
Because I'm like, it's friendly again. It might do the shape that you want.
You're right. Yeah, there's only 12 of those to do. That's not very many, right? And because I said it wouldn't.
It had to go and prove you wrong.
But no, it's not quite as good as the other one was, though. So I'm not. And this is a good.
What?
No, I'm going. Okay, so is this the size for the other ones, though? Probably. Or celebrate shaped. No, it's not the shape. Like
No.
The other ones.
But you see, I was trying to decide how to organize things. Because I'm like, okay, those are the roundy ones. Just so I can keep count. These two can go over here. Because you are not roundy ones.
Probably do another couple and call it quits for the day.
Okay.
Because my back is starting to really go.
There's one piece in front of you.
Or I could just do that one piece.
Could you
And
just
also
follow there?
leaning down. to
You're
get
making
that.
unhappy sounds.
Also, the stack of bats is shorter. So having to reach further. It's
I'm
feeling
closing the
better.
bag.
It's feeling better, but it's good. All of a sudden, it's going, I'm done.
Stamina bar rabbit ran out.
It's down into yellow now.
Has it started flashing red yet?
No, it's probably not far from it.
Get it in your eyebrow.
is.
Oh, your tool's getting away from me now, then.
Okay. And what's the last piece for today?
Okay. And we'll get.
And
But, you know, there's the mouse. Because the cat closed the keyboard drawer. Oh, hi, I like a lot see your abilities, but I understand just a little of what you're saying. I'm French and living in Spain. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Well, thank you for watching. Oh, I have Polyester Kitten. Hello.
Oh,
Well, since there's a few new people, do you want to do one more piece?
I can do one more
Or we-
piece, and I can give a little more.
And it's something to listen to things in another language.
Yeah.
It's like us watching anime, or the dubbed live action of Asterix and Cleopatra, which is in French.
Yes.
We watch it with subtitles because we don't know French.
No, not at all. So it's kind of like.
Admire the people out there who speak more than one language. Yeah.
What I'm doing is a lot of bowls. I did 8 6.5-inch bowls, and now I'm doing.
You've done 3 that are the just bowl-shaped bowls and 2 roundy ones up there.
Yes.
So 8, 11, 12, 13. That'll be your 14th bowl.
So what I do is I pound it into pieces. Helps if I turn it back on too.
Hello.
Hello. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
French living in Spain. Wow.
Think that you what countries touch? No? Not quite?
I don't know. Do France and Spain touch?
I'm
don't
sorry,
think they
you know,
do.
because silly Americans here going,
Live on the West Coast.
yeah. The west coast of the United States has, well, if you include the 2 non-connected states, well, 5.
Yeah, but it's
California,
a 3-day drive to get from one end to the other.
California is the size of the entirety of Great Britain,
Yeah. And we're in Washington.
and we're in Washington, so we're
We still live in California.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I center and quick, which is I brace my arms against my legs and then the wheel, and I squeeze. And I get this nice little round. So you can tell if it's not centered different to this. See, it's a wobble.
and background.
And back to that.
And she makes it look easy.
I've been doing it since I was like 12 or 13.
And you're not far off from turning 60.
Yeah, so for a long time. Okay. Daughter.
Been doing throwing for over 40 years.
Yeah.
For over 45 years.
And then take my thumbs and press them into the center. Open it up. And then after you get it opened up, one hand on the inside, one hand on the outside. Otherwise you stand a chance of dislocating a thumb.
You've done that, haven't you?
Yes, I have. That hurt. Also, builds up muscle in your hands and upper body.
Yes. She's actually changed her ring size
Yeah.
as a result of doing throwing. What I'm doing is I'm doing a final sculpt on this guy because this is a custom piece. Somebody had a skull mug made of resin. And we're replicating it out of clay, so it's something that's a little more dishwasher safe. Which is one of the reasons why my chair is set on the lowest setting. So it brings it up to eye level and there's less neck strain. There's the tool.
Then
I'm
you're
looking for.
nearsighted.
And I'm nearsighted. She's farsighted. It's always
I guess
the talking back and forth between us regarding being nearsighted, being farsighted.
one can see close, one can see far away.
Clearly, easily. Or the fact that I'm very left-handed. My brother is very right-handed. She's one of those rare ones where it doesn't matter.
It's hard to tell right from left.
Another piece for both?
Yeah. And then I can smooth out the texture on the inside with the silicone ribs.
One more piece. This is allowing me to potentially get this guy done. Will you be wanting me just to wrap this guy up if I get him finished and handle him
Probably,
another
yeah.
day?
Yep, the handle another day. Or I suppose I could, it's only one.
Yeah.
And the reason I do that is because the bats stick sometimes. There's the little knobs from underneath. And my latest batch of bats don't fit really well,
Right.
so I have to.
I have to go at them with a file so they go on it all.
Yeah, well, that happens sometimes. They wear out. Maybe the next batch will be better, kind of thing.
Yeah.
They only last the bats that I do the throwing on. They'll last for like a year.
And she throws on bats because that way she doesn't have to cut things off the wheel head. And you don't have distortion on the bottom of the pieces. And having to slide them off onto
And
the
also
wheel.
at this point I don't have a choice because the bat pins are rusted in the face.
Yep. Well, I mean, we could use some of the rust remover. Be kind of tricky.
Yeah, well, that's not going to get it sitting in there.
Yeah. Should be possible, not easy. Come on. So nice, you silly little skull.
I'm sure if you have bigger hands, you don't use them for anything. Well, yeah, I can wear child-sized gloves.
Which is funny because the way you were taught to throw back in middle school was more or less the brute force approach.
Yeah. There's the leverage variety where you're not having to put so much force.
Instagram.
In,
Cool.
we also have an Instagram
Yeah.
account, which is under Running Teens. You
Yeah.
can look at pictures that we post on there.
And
We
there'll be
also
pictures
have-
of the cat as well as the pottery.
Yeah. We also have Twitter account, which I'm not that good at, and Facebook. And YouTube. So it's
It's like with our stream, we have it set up so that we have one stream that feeds across to Twitch. We send it to YouTube at the same time. Also also goes over to Facebook.
Yeah.
Even if Facebook hasn't been playing particularly nice recently.
But that's just the way Facebook is.
Yeah.
They've had other problems.
Yeah.
Well, right there,
So probably cut it here now
we should probably.
because you're
cut it.
making all sorts of sound effects.
My back is tired.
Bye.
Nice to see.
Yeah,
new
nice to see new
people.
people.
Cool, from Spain.
Yeah, cool.